In the serene landscapes of Luapula province, a powerful movement is taking shape. Young minds are rising to meet the challenges of the 21st century, equipped not with slogans, but with science, innovation, and determination.
Potassium helps in flowering and fruit formation. So when you mix all these components together, it will form a very powerful product that can reduce soil acidity. So I decided to come up with this anti-acidic soil spray. This anti-acidic soil spray can quickly reduce the acidity of the soil. So
my innovation is making a solar water pump out of local materials. This innovation can help people to buy a water pump at a cheaper price and make it on their own. This innovation can help us to irrigate for other uses, where other pumps can also do the same, but are bought at a higher price because they are imported and people sell them for profit.
Hosted at the prestigious Kawamba Technical School, the Luapula Regional Junior Engineers, Technicians and Scientists JETS Fair brought together brilliant learners from across the province, united by a common goal to build, create and solve real-world problems.
With the sub-theme which is stating that robotic solutions for sustainable applications in Zambia. So under this category, I'm making a robot which is specific to be used in hospitals. For example, in some of the situations where we have patients with airborne diseases or any infectious diseases, a good example that I can give is a time we had a problem of coronavirus. Those people were involved in attending to patients who were sick. They were also getting infected. So no wonder I came up with this innovation so that we reduce the transmission of that airborne disease from patients to those who are involved in attending to patients. So now the robot is artificial intelligence with some of the characteristics here. It is made up of some of the parts which we are able to see. Here is the arm which made up of the medicine tank.
Okay, just speak up again.
Yeah, where we have to put the medicine to use at that particular time we are working. It's here, as you can see here. Then it also have a syringe, which is the final part for producing medicine out into the human body. Okay. So it is responsible in injecting someone who is sick. So also we have we need to change a here. For example, we have injected someone, we want to change a needle, we have to place the arm here. If she removes the old injection, we put a new one using this part here. And there is also a fan here made up of the electric component called the motor. So this motor is acting as a fan for cooling the room or maintaining the normal temperature of the room according to condition of patients. So also the self-cooling of the machine. If some of the parts here are hot, we have to switch on this. We just oppose the direction of air. Air will be going there, also cooling the machine. There's also another mechanism or another part which is made up of electronic components. Here, such as here, there is a panel which is responsible in allowing communication between patients and a person who is working on attending patients. So this one is working using the controller which is there. It's an electronic controller. Also a hydraulic system. Like the way I've said here, for us now to operate the machine so that we are able to work well. For this part and this part, also that part is to use hydraulics. So there is even indicators here to show you how to work well. So for example, we want to work on a patient who is here, we have to be moving this arm. Now the indicators are here. If you want to move the hand here in this direction, you have to push this one. Also to take it back is to pull it back again.
Okay, you can do it again. So
you are pulling it. You are pulling here, it will be turning at the normal position where it was, yes. So here we also have another part which is allowing the arm to move up and down. Is this one.
Okay.
So it will be moving. Now for you to inject some, you want to push so that even the needle, it enters into the human body. It's this one. There is a symbol of the needle there. So we have to push this one. The syringe will move a short distance, then the piston will be now moving again. It is now moving to push out the medicine so that it will release into the human body.
You can do it from there. See
here. Now if it was at this position, we want to change now. We want to insert it into the human body. We have to push this one so that this distance here is the distance that the needle will be entering into the human
can
body.
you do it?
Here. Then after this, it enters. Now it's up. Now it's the time now for the piston to start moving and push out the medicine.
Okay.
The piston will be moving there. It will be pushing out the medicine. Yes. They also now, after using a needle, we see that the needle, we have injected someone. Now we want to inject another person. We have to move this one to here. We have to move it to there. To a needle change, the part called the needle change. We insert the syringe there, then we start putting it up so that it removes. We start putting it up. We pull it up, it removes it. Then you take it there for putting another one. So here to be like this. You center it according to the position where this one is located. Then it's now to push this syringe according to how you locate it. You put another one like you.
From clean energy prototypes to low-cost agricultural machinery, from robotics to chemistry-based solutions, this fair showcased what happens when innovation meets opportunity.
The title of my innovation is Carbo Gas Waste Management Plant. So for many years, many industries have helped in the development of our country and the globe at large. But little do we know that this same industry also poses a great threat on our environment. This threat I'm talking about is carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide is a greenhouse gas which has the capability of trapping heat which bounces off from the surface of the earth, thereby causing areas underneath the stratosphere, which is a layer of the atmosphere, having high temperatures and bringing about climate change. This innovation is an innovation which is going to be using one environmental problem to solve another human issue. What I mean by that is this innovation will be using carbon dioxide to treat wastewater and also extensively for energy production, thereby integrating carbon dioxide trapping, wastewater treatment and energy formation. How does this work? This tank you're seeing here is a tank which represents an industry, any industry which emits carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. Then this tank is a tank for acid production. So what happens in here is that we burn wastes, any kind of waste which emits carbon dioxide, and the fan here, the fan you're seeing here is a fan which is going to aid in a complete combustion by intake of oxygen inside the tank so as for complete combustion to happen. So when the carbon dioxide is produced in here, it is not released into the atmosphere, but it is trapped and taken into this tank. This tank contains cold water. The reason why it contains cold water is for a fast rate of dissolution of carbon dioxide into the water in here. When carbon dioxide dissolves into the water in here, it forms carbonic acid. Just at this point, we're able to tell that we have solved two challenges. The first challenge is the accumulation of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. Then the second challenge we have solved is the formation of carbonic acid at a cheaper rate. Carbonic acid, if compared to at an industrial level with this formation, it is very expensive. But with this kind of mechanism, you're able to form carbonic acid at a very cheap rate. But why forming carbonic acid? Why not any other substance? The reason why we're forming carbonic acid is because carbonic acid can be sold for income generation. For example, it can be sold to product producing industries like big tree beverages for formation of carbonated drinks, which will generate income. But here, I'm actually focusing on the treatment of hard water. Hard water is the kind of water which contains compounds of excess magnesium or excess calcium, or sometimes it could be just not compounds but just excess magnesium or excess calcium. The reason why I focused on treatment of hard water is because according to statistics provided by the Ministry of Health, about 36% of each person from each household is suffering from gastrointestinal issues caused by hard water. So by treatment of hard water, we are going to improve the general health of the people. But how do we treat the hard water? When we open this tap, the carbonic acid is transferred into the lower tank. This lower tank is the tank which contains hard water. When the carbonic acid reacts with the hard water in this tank, it may be a calcium compound, for example, calcium hydroxide. We form a salt called calcium carbonate. It can be a magnesium compound. We form a salt magnesium carbonate. These two compounds are both insoluble in water, which makes them easy to be precipitated out there, leaving and changing hard water to soft water.
Okay, as you can see right behind me, we've got the windmill which we are making to produce electricity. We are generating electricity from the wind. So the project there will help us to generate electricity, which the community is going to use as power. So the innovation is very important when it comes to power supply. There's no load shedding. As you can see, the wind is always renewable, so it can be supplying electricity all the time, whereby the
24/7.
Yes, 24/7 service. So the innovation is very cheaper and very important at the same time. So there is no load shedding when it comes to the innovation that we have come up with.
My name is Teresa Malindi, coming from Chibondo Primary. The title of my innovation is making a chemical which will help in the production of, in the treatment of fungal infection.
Okay.
And I started looking for the same chemical components now in local materials. For example, in unripe pawpaw, we can find an enzyme known as papain, which breaks down the sporangium found in the fungal cell. Then, in tomato leaves, there is oxalic acid, which helps to stop all metabolism and chemical reactions in the cell. Honey, over here, is being used as a preservative because it contains high sugar levels which drain water. In charcoal is being used, it contains carbon, which is being used as an antitoxin, which is detoxifying the infection or the cell. Aloe vera is containing emodin, which is avoiding the cell from ingesting glucose, which is found in the cell, which can lead to the development of the cell. And lemon is containing an enzyme known as paspin, which is helping to help in the speeding the treatment. Like for example, if the actual treatment is taking maybe a week to recover mine, this one, the lemon, is helping to speeden up. It can even recover within 2 days or 3 days. Then this is the final product. This is how it looks once it's done. It's something like an ointment which can be applied. And if you want for easy application, if you don't want it to be in an ointment, you can still add sodium hydroxide, which is going to turn it into a soap for easy application. The methodology is we get one unripe pawpaw, we cut it into small pieces, then we boil it for 10 to 15 minutes, then we extract the liquid which is going to be obtained. Then we get tomato leaves, we pound them, and then we get the juice which is going to be produced. Then honey, we just get it as it is. Charcoal, we pound, mix with water and get the liquid. Aloe vera, we just extract the aloe vera gel. And then in lemons, we just squeeze out the liquid and then mix everything together to come up with our final solution. Then, as I said, you can still turn it into a soap for easy application. Right now, I'm coming at the end of my explanation. Any questions?
Okay, you're talking of fungal infections. Any examples of such fungal infections?
Examples of fungal infections. We have the fungal infection that reacts on the skin,
Okay.
and there are also those that react on.
And how is it used now?
As I said, it can be made as a soap, which can be used. Like you really clean it, and then you apply. You wash the area with the soap. Then with this one, you can just maybe take a shower or you wash the infected area, and you just apply the ointment on top.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
The fair was not just a science competition, it was a learning platform. Learners explored the link between STEM education and entrepreneurship, understanding how science can drive business and community development. Graced by Kawamba District Commissioner and the Luapula Provincial Education Officer, the event highlighted the region's commitment to nurturing young scientific talent and to integrating science and technology into national development plans.
All of these things you are doing, how you are trying to generate electricity, the robots, the food production, and how you are able to make sausages from the soya beans which are grains, all those are meant to bring about national development, even to promote health and also to give you survival. So I would like to thank the teachers, guest of honor, district commissioner, the teachers that have had a hand in what the little ones are showing us. To the children, I would like to just say, this is just a beginning. We are depending on you. You are aware how one of you from this school is a pride of the province because of the solar innovation. That was last year, yes, or 2023. Chiti, are you here? Chiti? Is Barnabas Chiti here? Come here. With your permission, Disney, I want these children to know that Barnabas, where were you in May? Was it May? Which country? April? Which country did you visit? Uyu Barnabas Wapalupala boys. Why Chimik?
In May, I was given a chance to visit South Africa in Johannesburg, Sandton City.
Right. Are we getting that? From Kawamba here to Johannesburg at Sandton City. Where are you going in August?
In August, I also have an opportunity to visit Japan for the Sakura Science Program.
Government is under the leadership of the President, Mr. Hakainde Hichilema, is encouraging such innovations. Why? For a simple reason. Which one is better between a theory and a skill? Uingekala pogwinu, pa ukwete skill, no ukwete tama theories mumutu. Which one is better? Okay? Are we together? And this is the more reason why the current government administration is encouraging skills acquisition, skills sponsorships. Even under the constituency development funds, there is a component just to promote skills. To all the young innovators present today, I still wish to challenge you to rise to this occasion. Let your ideas, your innovations, your inventions, and your dreams be the catalyst for transforming the communities.
Munga Mutaka from Kawangwa. Second position goes to Daliso Kangwa. Upcoming district, guest of honor, goes to Lunga district. Lunga.
position. Position number 1, 2, 3. Position 3 goes to Mwanse district with 50 points. Mwanse Chapwa. Second position goes to Kawambo district, 76 points. Position number 1 goes to Mansa district.
The Luapula Regional Jets Fair left more than awards behind. It left inspiration, confidence, and a challenge to every learner to go back home and keep building, experimenting, and dreaming.